Hello and welcome to Zelda Month, everybody. We're starting off with The Legend of Zelda 1986. Now, the way this is going to work is all throughout the month of May, I'm going to see about playing through every single one of the Zelda games. It's mostly going to be dungeons only. I'll see about doing the first, starter section of gameplay, but for other words, yeah, we are going really easy into this, but I do plan on doing runs of all of these. So this will probably be in a clip format as I get from dungeon to dungeon. Da-da-da-da! We got our sword. Now we gotta go look for the first level. Now, usually I would take time on screen to go ahead and get a lot of treasure. I have to find blue Octoroks or Moblins to actually get the things that I want, which is, in this case, bombs. So we're going to grin and bear it, and we're going to do the first dungeon in this clip. Then we're going to go ahead and move on to the second dungeon after I collect some stuff personally. And this should make it so that I can easily fix up a video as I need to. In contrast to me liking to do everything in one take. So unfortunately, we have not gotten any bombs. But if we go over here, this is where level 1 is. Welcome to level 1. There's a little trick that you can do if you leave and come back in that automatically unlocks this door. I don't know why it happens, but it's any door that is locked at the first room of the dungeon to be, it's a bug in the code for some reason. First room of any of these dungeons does not like to have locked doors in. I won't show it this time because I'm kind of wanting to show off the proof of how to do this dungeon correctly. Ow, my face. As far as bombs go, there are plenty of places to blow up the walls in this place. But obviously we do not have bombs at the moment. I will be doing second quest for the second video of Zelda 1 here. And it kind of figures I'm doing this in May, but the year is 2026 and it is the 40th anniversary of Zelda as a whole franchise. Okay. If I recall correctly, this wall up here is bombable. So that's always nice to know, and I think this one as well. And this first level is called the Eagle. And we're just going on through here, looking for the first piece of the Triforce in order to rescue Zelda. We push that block, we can come in here, and we actually get a random old man. Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. I never understood what these hints were. I don't really understand them, to be completely honest. There are very blunt and obvious ones that we'll get access to later. We actually need to go up before we do anything. Gorayas? Yes, these guys. They hurt a lot, especially if they hit you with their boomerang. So let's be careful here. We got another key out of it. Those are an enemy that allow bombs to drop. Can we open the door, please? Thank you. Whoa. Proc the traps. Let's be careful not to run into them. There should be more Gorayas later in the dungeon. Let's grab this. And that is the bow. We need to buy a shootable arrow for, I think, 80 rupees is the number. But we'll get there when that time comes. There are 2 bomb upgrades that cost 100 rupees apiece in this. And I believe they're in level 5 and I want to say level 7. If I recall correctly. I need this guy to move away from the door. Yay, we got some bombs. Alright, I can go looking for hearts and secrets. Let's not use a ton of these, though, if we can avoid doing that. Okay. There's a fun thing you can do hiding behind the blocks in this game. Oh. There we go. Your sword hitbox actually goes through the bottom part of these blocks. It does not go through the top. But because of the perspective, the fake perspective, you can go through it. Which is why it's easier to hit things from afar in a room like this. Now, we have wall masters, which if you just stay put, you should be fine to just stand here and do that. And now here is the boss. Alone Aquamentus. Now I'm going to let bomb use slide here, because that's the most effective way to get rid of it. I will only use one because I got a few things I got to go figure out. Now I will do... Oh my god, stop shooting. Okay, we're good. As I was saying, I got a few things I gotta go take a look at, but when I do a full playthrough of this outside of Zelda Month, I will show you everything I get. So, we're gonna grab this. This is the first Triforce piece of 8 that we have to collect. I'm gonna head over to level 2, and I'll be right back. Yay, fairy. Now I'll be right back.